The Egg and I restaurants were first hatched in 1987, and since then they've been cooking up the best breakfast in town and offering much more, too.
And today, Sean Kaiser, Egg and I General Manager, joins us to show us how to make their super tasty spinach, bacon, and mushroom omelet with hollandaise sauce, right?
That's
Did I
correct.
get it all right?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's good. And I love breakfast for dinner.
Me too.
Yeah, breakfast any time of day is always a good meal.
So
You can't
good.
go wrong.
Okay, so get us started. What do you
Well,
have
we're
here?
going to start off with cracking some eggs.
I can do that.
You could do it, Ann.
So we'll take 3 eggs. We'll put those in the bowl there.
I just washed my hands, by the way.
Careful not to put any shells in.
Hello,
I don't like
Sean.
eating shells.
I'm in my 40s now. Have cracked a
what
few
she's
eggs.
doing.
I have 3 children. Sean, how dare you? Try not to get any shells, he
Okay,
said.
so 3 eggs.
Now we're going to take this wire whisk and we're just going to whip those all together.
Okay.
Now to make a good omelet, a lot of times people say that you need to add a little milk or something to make
Yeah,
it
is
fluffy.
that
Not really. I don't think that you need to add any milk at all. I think if you
Okay.
just take the eggs, if you whip them real good, get them aerated, put them in a hot or a medium hot skillet, they're going to start to cook and set up for you.
Good at that there, Ann.
Yeah.
Okay,
But the
so
key to really getting these to rise and be fluffy is after you get the ingredients put in, they start to cook up, then you want to put them in the oven for about at 350
Really?
degrees for about 3 or 4 minutes.
good tip. I didn't
And
know
that'll really
that.
get that to rise up for you.
Okay, so you got that going there. What are you going to put
We
in
got
with
that
it?
good. Now we've got some fresh baby spinach, and we also have some pre-cooked bacon that's been diced up that we're going to
Okay.
add that into there,
Okay.
along with some portobello mushrooms.
Oh, I
Now
love
you
those.
wait
And
till
then
get that to cook.
We're
a
going to
little
let
bit?
this set just a little bit. And
Okay,
if you
'cause
want to
we're
hand me
ready
that
to go.
spatula right there.
The hollandaise smells good.
Another way to make sure that you get a nice fluffy omelet too, you want to keep the edges real clean, and as it starts to set up, if you raise it up and you can let the
extra
liquid
there,
run down underneath it
Yeah,
just
I
a
do
little
that.
bit, that'll help that set up for you. Then you start adding your ingredients just to one side. So
Is
we'll
the
start off
right
with a little baby
pan
spinach.
important here? Because you don't want it to stick.
It is, nowadays they'll even indicate when you go to buy a pan in the store whether or not it's an omelet pan. And usually a 10-inch nonstick skillet is the best one to use. You want to use a little bit of oil
You did
or
use
a
a
little
little
bit
oil,
of
okay.
pan spray on
Okay.
that also. Also we got the spinach.
So on one side, you put a little spinach, a little bacon.
We're going to add a little bit of bacon bits.
All the ingredients
I'm
on
going
one
to stir your
side.
hollandaise.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Why don't we turn that down just a little bit.
Okay,
And we're going to add the portobello mushrooms.
it's good. Isn't that like yummy? I'm going to tilt this up so everybody can see. Look at that. Sorry, I think I messed it up as you
No,
were
you're
setting it
fine.
perfectly by
That's
tilting.
easy.
Okay,
Now,
so
once that starts to set up like that, then we'll go ahead and we're also going to add a little Swiss cheese to this. That's kind of a
On
key
the
ingredient
inside?
also.
Swiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to melt in there real nicely.
it's doing pretty well here.
That's going to give it a lot of good flavor to it.
And when you flip it over, it's a little more solid.
Right. What we'll do is we'll take this, we'll put it in the oven, let it set up for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then use your spatula to just take that one side and flip it over
I
on
want to
top
know, though,
of
do you
there.
just put your skillet in there, or do you put it on the plate and stick it
I
in the
put the
oven?
whole skillet in.
And what
Okay.
temperature? So
At 350 degrees.
Okay,
And
about
usually
3-4
that's not
minutes.
going to, melt your handle or anything, but you
Okay.
do want to use a pot holder or a towel or something to
Oh,
bring that back out because
yeah.
it is going to get hot.
3 to 4
Absolutely.
minutes in the oven. I can't believe it. I had no idea.
Puff up.
That'll make
Okay.
it nice and fluffy.
So I want this to be just right. So we're going to take a break, let you plate it up, put it in the oven,
You
and
got
then
it.
we'll be right back.